Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning, and look where we are. Don't get excited. This is not a permanent moving back in. Jeff and I rode by. There's nobody in here, so we ran in and did a show before anybody gets here. But really, it's isolated now, so we're able to do this show, and it's just going to be back and forth. But it's the first time we've been back here in a while. It sort of feels cool. It's really nice. So anyway, we're glad to be here. Today is Tuesday, August 11th. You know what's special about August 11th? I bet 99% of y'all don't know. August 11th is the ending of dog days of summer. Remember dog days, we talked about it, we didn't talk about it much this year because I didn't want to talk about dog days. Y'all have enough bad things going on in 2020 anyway, so I decided not to talk about dog days. It starts July 3rd and goes through August 11th. And that basically goes back to Greek days, and that's when the dog star, Sirius, rises at the highest point right there. So dog days officially end today in the world. Okay, and here in the Panhandle too. High today is going to be 93. It's going to go out kicking and screaming. Low tonight 75. Water temperature 89.2 at the pier. Folks, that is not hot. That is real hot for the water temperature. Our river readings brought to us by Mountain Dew. Get out and do. We're looking at the river readings at Apalachicola, Bluntstown, a 3.5 and a little bit of a steady drop to it. Look at the Choctawhatchee at Careville. 1.8, it's flattened out. 1.8 at Careville. You need to be careful on the Choctawhatchee. You don't need to go fast. We can't go fast in the upper part of the river, so be careful there. The tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn today. Like I say, the 11th, not very much good tides today. We'll have a little high tide around 3:30 this morning and low about 2:11 this afternoon. And we're looking at get on to the weekend. The weekend's going to be really strong tide. So the wind's going to be coming today west at 10. That's been a steady about the last 10 days has been coming in about 10 to 12 out of the southwest, mainly out of west, southwest. So it's been a steady pattern right there. All right, let's take our break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. I was so excited this morning about coming down here, I actually forgot my iPad. Fortunately, I have a backup on my phone, so we're going to struggle through this. On my iPad, I have them all focused up and all edited up, so we're going to just get through with my phone. So bear with us, okay, as we're getting back into Studio A for the present time being today. Now, our first set of pictures just like a tribute to the Apalachicola oystermen. The oystermen of Apalachicola Bay. I just want to show them and sort of go through it. And this is what, you won't see this for the next 5 years, and folks, you may never see it again like this. But those guys, generation after generation of oystermen who have really hard work. That is hard work, cold work, and man, that's just a tough situation there. So we hate to see them. Let's cheer up a little bit. If you get lost in the woods, find a possum and follow it. You'll be in the middle of the road in no time. All right. My buddy Randy Burling coming out of Howard Creek, taking his grandson down there. They stay with him in the summertime. And Randy, I think he's a better fisherman than you. Good job there. Kayak more, worry less. I saw that picture and I thought we all need to do that, to get outdoors more and worry less. Okay, Grant Register, Jerry Register's son, and Faye Register's son, and he went fishing, but he took his daughter over here in West Bay. I have a little group of pictures here, and he says she thinks we're just fishing. And look at there, she's catching more fish than her granddaddy. Good job there. That's my favorite picture right there. Good job, Grant, taking your little girl out there fishing in West Bay. If you ever feel like your brain is inadequate, think of this guy. I hope y'all enjoy some of these things I've run across. I don't want to comment on a lot of them. Some of y'all understand. All right, John Boyce. John, he fishes. He fishes for flounder. Now, he don't go gigging. He caught this flounder and trout in the surf. And John is a good fisherman up there, and he lives up there in Southport, not too far from me. Good job, John Boyce. Thank you, Diane, for sending that to me. Listen, I did this. I don't normally jump on stuff like this, but when I saw National Wild Turkey Federation, because there's a good folks there, and Ken Paramore posted it, but check it out. For $100, you can be entered to win a Tracker UTV, and only 200 spots available, so that's good odds. And then you also get a $25 Bass Pro card, so why not? So because I re-up my membership every year anyway, so that's a heck of a deal there. I thought it was good, so I joined that right away. Okay, I'm gonna read this to you. This is important that we do this, okay? Good afternoon, Winston. This is American Legion, Tom Martin, who is a very avid supporter of Panhandle Outdoors and the outdoor community in general. And you see a lot of his pictures he puts on here. Saturday, August the 15th, which is this Saturday, is a fundraiser for American Legion. But you're going to get something from it, okay? It will be, he's cooking 2 large beef briskets with potato salad and baked beans. He's done this before. Garlic bread. And it's going to be at American Legion Post 356 on Aberdeen Drive in Lynn Haven, okay? And I'm gonna put the phone number up here. It's $10 a plate, and all this money goes, okay, Aberdeen Drive. There's a phone number there, and this is a fundraiser in their support of youth league activities. 774-0231, and that's going to be after. It's going to start at around 4. He'll bring it out to the car to you. You don't get out anything. I'm going to get me a couple plates, one for Saturday, maybe one for Sunday. All right, let's see now. All right, here we go. Check out this picture here. George Stewart, Bay Engineering Solutions, he makes his annual trip out of New Mexico bow hunting. Now, folks, that's a heck of a shot. He sent the picture to me. Here's his text. He sent it to me. I said, awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Great job. 50-yard shot, which is long. Spotted and stalked it, a Boone and Crockett. He's going on the ball, and we have a video for your show. So we're looking forward to that. Okay. Real quick, but very, very important. Braden Harris and Trevor Taylor won the Emerald Coast Redfish. Listen, this was out in Lynn Haven this past Saturday, Emerald Coast Redfish Tournament. Folks, that is 9 pounds, 6 ounces, and 8 pounds. That's 17 pounds. That, for Florida, that is phenomenal. That's right up there in Lynn Haven Park. Good job, guys. Braden and Trevor Taylor. Trevor's been on the show before, too, and Braden, it might be the first time he's gotten first place, and I hate I was not there, but I'll get him to come on the show and talk about it. And third place was Michael Cowart and Brad Hornshield, okay? And let's see, how much did they get? They say they got 15 pounds, 15.9 pounds. That normally would win a tournament right there, 15.9 pounds. Okay, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I talked to Bill Dozier, and they're going to be opening up the boat ramp at Cargray Park. My understanding will be this Friday will be the first day of the boat ramp. I went by there yesterday. The stripes, the parking lot is painted off now, and it's going to look really nice. It does look beautiful, and we've talked about it before, but opening up in a couple of days. You heard it first here on Panhandle Outdoors, and we're going to talk about all kinds of things about boat ramps. I don't know if I have time to get into it. We all want to get more boat ramps, but property is getting hard to find. But even harder, the biggest challenge the boat ramps going to see is going to be the parking availability. As more people come, I predict, it may not be in my lifetime, I predict they'll start building a parking garage above some of the boat ramps. You watch and see. Okay, look, I don't know if y'all were out this past weekend, Saturday. I looked up, and I was in the downtown area. I looked up in the sky. I said, where's that cloud coming from? And I remember the day before, I heard on the news they were having a controlled burn at Tyndall for 2,000 acres. Check this out. I watched this thing develop. The word billowing could not have been used more appropriately than in this situation. Those clouds, I mean, you just watch them. They just kept billowing above each other. And it was amazing, amazing picture. And somebody sent this one in. And it actually started, it was a pyrocumulus. That's the meteorologist there sent this. And it actually started a fire. I mean, from the fire actually started a rain. The rain cloud actually came through. So that fire cumulus cloud. So, but watching it took about an hour, hour and a half. It was just fascinating to watch that thing. So that was That's what was going on. Everybody getting on social media. What in the world's going on? What in the world's going on? But I knew ahead of time. All right, look, scallop season. When's it going to open? How about this weekend? So I brought some of them scallop and stuff. And it's funny this year because my family I've got all kind of equipment and all. My family thinks I need more equipment. So Gail bought me some new fins. Okay, check this out. I've never had them fins like this. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna try these out. I told I could water ski in them, but I like these. So here's the equipment you're gonna need for scalloping. This is like a little refresher course for you experts on it, and then a little just really some good information for you folks just starting out. So you want your fins, okay? Now the mask. There's two kinds of masks, and I want to. Okay, this is Gail's right here. This is just sort of fits, like this. I'm old school. Let me get all my stuff out. Another thing too, you're gonna need this bucket right here. You're gonna need a bucket, and let's see if you can see right. I've got right. See where my finger is? Let me see. Right there. That's 4 gallons. If it's just Gail and I know my scallop shells can go up to 4 gallons. When we get to right here, that's 4 gallons, and that's where we're gonna stop. And so make sure you got a good bucket, a good heavy-duty bucket, and put all your stuff in it too. That's why I love so much about scallop and all this stuff. It doesn't take much to get into it. But I like the old school mask here. Okay, the big mask like that. Of course, you want your snorkel to make sure you get some really good breathing. Make sure you're able to breathe and all, and blow it out and all. But so you got these two styles of mask. These are good, especially for kids. You get less water in it, and so it won't burn the kid's nose and all. So, and it fits on the kid's face really good. And the technology, as far as how this stuff is made now, it sort of suctions a little bit better than these ones I had when I was a kid. Anyway, so you need this stuff right here. Okay, you got mask snorkel. All right, and always take spare. Take some extra with you. In fact, here you can see. See in my bag, I got some extras in here in my bag, okay? So that's it. And that's it. Just got a bag of stuff and go. And you got your bucket. And then I've got a couple of these because you know how these break off. Take your poke pole. I don't particularly like this particular point. I like more of a prong point. But you got to make sure, like I said the other day, mine broke here on my old red pole, but my yellow one, I like this yellow color, you can see it better. And there's been several times where I've had to go back looking for it because I can just sort of keep it on my arm, and then I get excited about, oh, there's a scallop there, and inevitably, it slides off, and about 20 minutes later, I say, where's my pole? So I have to backtrack, and I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. I need to have a little safety. I need to do that this year. Attach it on a safety. Well, I don't know if something swims off with it, though. Just something to be thinking about. So that's a scalloping situation. We're gonna talk about different ways we can find them and all. I haven't gotten many reports. So like I say, the one or two I got were not really that exciting at this point in time, but it's important that and I'm not going to be able to go this weekend. It's scary, isn't it? When Coach Chester can't go scalloping. Okay, anyway, let's get back on the picture. I didn't show this one last picture. Get back to that pyrocumulus cloud. Okay, let's jump back to where we were earlier. Here's a fire on the radar. The fire was right here, and then that's the actual rain on the radar, where the rain went straight down on top of that. So I guess it helped put out the fire. So I want y'all to be able to see that. Okay, I also want to talk, we're starting to get some bear pictures in. Got 3 bear pictures for you. Check this out. Game camera here in the Panhandle. There's one there. Ooh, look at that. That's scary looking, isn't it? And one more. Look at those eyes. And like I say, that's 2020, August the 5th, 2020 from camera 1. Oh, you don't want to be out there at night. And then I want to show you this picture. I was really proud of this picture. Okay. Garrison Rosie, one of my former students who is now a captain. Look at this tarpon he caught. And that Garrison is a great fisherman. I could tell when he was in my class, he just had this passion, sort of like Justin and Matt had, just passion for fishing. And you can catch tarpon around here, folks. We've talked about it over and over that. And that's how you handle them. You don't pull them out of the water. Just jump in the water with them, hold them up, support them, get a picture taken, and go ahead and release them. Okay. So, all right. So anyway, we're going to this weekend. We got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people are doing various things and all. The heat's going to be very, very oppressive the rest of this week, even though with dog days being over. So you over and over again, when I had Greg Brudnick on, he hit a nail on the head about going early. So, but it was exciting to me. One thing about that redfish tournament, I thought sure at that Emerald Coast redfish tournament, people move, all these really good red fishermen, I thought sure tagged redfish would be caught. It still hasn't been caught here in this area other than over there 2 out of Talkatchee Bay. And what I'm talking about, I want to go ahead and remind you to get you can get these at Blue Water or West Marine or different tackle stores. But you've got to have this. If you've got like 24 hours to get the picture in, you got to put the fish. Like if this is a fish right here, you got to lay the fish on the ruler, take a picture of it, and get the CCA app too. I think it's something cool. We haven't, because of COVID, a lot of people just haven't gotten really into. I just haven't seen a lot of these catches and all, and a lot of folks aren't talking about it. And I don't understand why. But also, all these other fish, you can win prizes with these fish they're showing right here. Okay, so let's make sure you understand that. All right, we're going to take our final break, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers down in Port St. Joe. We're looking at 6:23 to 8:23 this morning, and this evening from 6:45 to 8:45. Okay, one thing, talking about boat ramps and all, I did want to mention this and about, how you pay for boat ramps in different ways. I looked these two things up on FWC website, and one thing is called a Boating Infrastructure Grant Program, and that will help right there. That helps boat ramps get repaired, and so you don't have to charge $10 for everybody using it. And then the other one, let's see, got it right. Oops. Let's see, this is down here too. Let me see. That was one of them right there. Then the other one is right here. Okay. I don't know if it's going to show up yet. But anyway, there's two different programs where you can get federal grant money and also state grant money for repairing boat ramps and all. And I know the one up in Southport is in bad shape. Up at McKenzie boat ramp up there, it's in really bad shape now. And I've already talked to Bill Dozier about it, and he's going to go check it out. And they're going to try to get some money to repair the boat ramps in that particular area. Okay. Now, one of the problems I found when I didn't bring my iPad, I don't have Google Earth on my phone, but so I'm gonna go to Google Maps. We're going because I so much wanted to get into the area and show you some places to go scalloping. Okay, so right now we're gonna go down here to Port St. Joe. I don't know if that's gonna show anything. Well, you see north and south, so I'm gonna keep everything sort of in the center. And over here to the left is Eagle Harbor. That little gap right there is Eagle Harbor. And you can launch right there. You can launch there with State Park Pass. You can pay here at Press Nails right there in the middle of the screen. That's Press Nails. And then the city of Port St. Joe, they have the boat ramp there. And you've seen it before. That's the three closest places to launch, okay? Now, when you get there, I think it's $10 at St. Joe, I believe. I've talked about it before. But anyway, those are the three main places to launch. Let me say this. One of the, how situations change and all, and I think it's going to be prevalent this year too. Just last 2 years, I watched how these trends go. One of the trends is people are bringing their boats, going down Intercoastal from Panama City, going all the way down to Intercoastal, down into St. Joe Bay, then coming all the way back to their house. And they just part of enjoying the boat ride, getting scallops and enjoying the boat ride back. It's an all-day situation. I think that would be a lot of fun if you got a good, comfortable boat and people you want to be around all day. So that's going to be the key to that. And so anyway, you don't necessarily have to launch right there. For most of us, we're going to launch close by. 90% of my launching is done right there at the state park. Now, as to where to go, let me just tell you in general what to look for. You want to look for the grassy areas and the sandy spots. Now, I'm projecting this for people who haven't done a lot of scalloping. You old timers know what to do. Okay, you got your grassy spot and a sandy spot. You find them in both places, but a lot of times if you can find a little indentation, a little hole, it don't have to be deep, just a little indentation surrounded by grass. Sometimes it's not this big around, sometimes it's a large area. And what I have always done, when I first see that spot, I will swim around the outside perimeter of that hole where the grass right here meets the sand. And a lot of times they're right around that area. And then right inside the grass, they're more inside the grass than it would be on the sand. So you really, as a rookie or whatever, if you're just starting out, you really want to look for that area, okay? Deep pockets. Again, keep in mind, you take your pole with you in case you see a flounder, and you'll see flounder now. You're going to see those a lot of times where if you see where in the grass, like it's been mowed straight down there, that's where a boat prop has hit it and dug it up. A lot of times that's, 3 out of 4 flounder I get are found in that spot right there. And then the other 1 out of 4 is found in that sandy spot, sometimes there in the center. So that's what you're looking for. Also, you can get blue crabs and all. Don't get in female crabs. Make sure wherever you are, the season's in. Now, Hatchie, what they did this past year, and Greg told me this the other day because Greg goes all the time. I mean, every year they'll go. They made the first 2 weeks of the season down there, you could only get a bucket full for the whole boat. They stopped that big swarm from coming in. So they came in, but they could only get a bucket per boat, and some of those boats have trouble getting that after several hours. So that's not a bad idea there. I also have that little thing that Whitney made about if the little size, we really need to adhere to the size of it. I'm gonna bring that up maybe at our next show and all. If it falls through, you know what to do. So we'd rather let those small ones go. So it's an exciting time now when scallop season getting ready to open up. We're right on the verge of it. So we're gonna wrap it up for today. I want to ask you to do something good today for your fellow man. You have a great day and enjoy our beautiful outdoors.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.